Hello, beautiful people. Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm just going to do a real quick general reading, not zodiac sign specific. Let's say a quick blessing and we will get started. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. We are going to start with this. Where are you at? This guy right here. The Night Sun Tarot. All right, I got the Hermit on its side. I got the Hangman on its side. Hermit is the energy of Virgo. Hermit is Virgo. Hangman is Pisces. Doesn't really matter unless those are of significance to you. But basically, the feeling behind this is someone who is, oh boy, they're really waiting to make a decision. They really don't know what to do. They wish they had some guidance. They may be trying to find some guidance about what to do with this situation. This Hangman on its side, for me as a reader, it typically indicates someone who's waiting on someone else to do something for them, or waiting for someone else to present an opportunity, waiting for someone else to show them the way. The Hermit energy here. The Hermit is someone who goes within the cave, right? With only the light of a single lantern to light their way. This is someone who self-isolates and just to spend time with a higher power. This is someone who is spending time in prayer or meditation. I'm getting the sense that whoever this is may be worrying about something. I have the King of Swords. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This is somebody who's usually very clear-sighted. Usually this person knows exactly what to do. This may be you reaching out to a mentor. You may be a mentor to someone, or you may just be trying to work out a very large problem. Let's see. What's interesting here, let me draw your attention to this real quick. Both this Hanged Man and this King of Swords have cages on them. So this King of Swords has this little cage down here with an open door, right? And this Hanged Man has a cage over their face here. All right. And I have the Empress on the top of the King of Swords. Alrighty, so I'm getting the sense that this could go one way or the other. So you're going to have to decide which role in this story you play, if any at all. But this Empress is the energy of Virgo. Once again, you got Virgo out here twice. But the Empress is the card of Divine Feminine. It feels like this King of Swords has this Empress energy on their mind. The Empress is usually someone who is, they are very nurturing, they're very beautiful, they kind of have everything together. They have their own business, or they have an occupation that does well for them. They may own their own home, they may have a family of their own. It feels like this King of Swords has this Empress energy heavy on their mind. And I have the Four of Cups. We have someone who's feeling very mopey. The Four of Swords for me is a very similar energy to the Hermit. But this Four of Swords is someone who's self-isolating. They could be feeling a little lonely right now. And I have the Seven of Wands, wishing that they hadn't caused so much drama in a situation or caused so many issues in a situation. There could have been an argument. I have the Page of Wands right here. Someone behaved very immaturely. And that, I think, is why we have this King of Swords who's very upset with themselves, I think, actually. This Page of Wands is someone who instigated an issue, could have done something that was like powder keg of emotions. Pages are messengers, but they can also indicate children. They also indicate immature energies. The Page of Wands is usually, when in the upright position, it can be someone who sends a message of flirtation, curiosity, excitement, or interest. And when they come out, and I always say the Page of Wands is like a child left alone with a box of matches. The possibilities are endless, especially when they're on their side or in the reverse, because this person, I think they're starting to recognize the damage that they've done in some way here. I have the Four of Wands. I knew that card was going to come out. The Four of Wands is that Twin Flame 1111 card. It's also a card of marriage. It's a card of stability. It's a card of putting down roots with someone. It's the understanding that these two individuals share one heart, basically metaphorically, metaphysically, but it's this energy of being in the right place at the right time, really. This person wanted things to go well. It seems like something has happened that has knocked things off course. And I have the Ten of Wands, these zoinks. This person broke it all. Kind of heavy, to be honest. This person was overwhelmed by some kind of emotion. They let it get the better of them. They could have instigated an argument or a fight. And now I have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This person could have been under the influence. The Seven of Cups in the reverse is someone who wasn't seeing things clearly at the time. This whole reading runs in a circular pattern. I can always tell every reading is different, and sometimes it lines out very meticulously. Other times it's a big old bleh all over the table. This one seems to go around in circles. So I feel like whoever we're dealing with here, this King of Swords energy is recognizing repeating patterns in their life. And now I have the King of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius right up here at the top, which is someone who's usually very brave. Whenever they see something that they want, they have no problem going after it. Right now, that's right on top of this Hermit energy. This person's thinking, I should just reach out. I should just see if it's going to be okay. I should just see how much damage I've done. But they're afraid. With this Hanged Man on its side, they're wishing that this Empress energy would reach out first. And now I have the Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles is someone who says, can't we just get back on track? This could be in your workplace life. This could be in your love place life, in your family life. I don't know. We have someone here who's regretting some choices that they've made. They wanted to do everything right, but it feels like some circumstances have gotten the better of them, and it seems like it's a repeating pattern in their life, and they're having to look at that pretty harshly. Let's use this vice versa tarot to clarify. Got the Moon on one side and the Nine of Swords on the other. That's secrets bubbling to the surface and someone who's feeling quite imprisoned by bad dreams, bad behavior, bad thoughts, past energies. I have the Ace of Swords. This person has contemplating sending a message to this Empress energy time and time again, because for some reason they can't seem to break their heart away. But with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, they're at an absolute standstill simply because of all of the damage that they've done. This is someone who didn't plan properly for the future. This is someone who didn't, they didn't think they were ever going to lose this person. And I have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is, so the Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Empress. But this person, again, it feels, oh boy, this person feels like they have broken it all. This Nine of Pentacles is someone who is now single. And this Nine of Pentacles energy is someone who has walked away from this King of Swords energy. I hear they've done it once, they'll do it again. And I have the Knight of Swords here. This is somebody who wants to rush in and fix some of the damage that they've done. I have the Queen of Cups on its side. This person all of a sudden recognizes what they've lost. The Queen of Cups is someone, it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Doesn't have to be. But the Queen of Cups is known for being, in addition to being very beautiful and very kind and very nurturing, there's someone who's always had an open heart, a very giving heart. This is someone who can be very emotional at times, but they tend to be very, just very kind and always looking out for others, always putting others ahead of them. Someone who is always kind of soft and tender. Someone who's very understanding. And I've got the Hanged Man out again. Good job. Okay, I always like it when we end with the same card that we begin with. So this Hanged Man comes out again, and this is someone who doesn't feel like they have a leg to stand on. This is somebody who feels like they're in the dark. They don't know how this other person's feeling. This Empress may have ghosted this King of Swords energy, and it looks like for a good reason. This person was like spouting and spewing and loud and kind of terrifying in some way. And they don't really seem to want to have anything to do with this King of Swords energy. Let me get one more deck real quick. Like, let's use this Tarot of Wonderland really quick. So we got the Five of Pentacles on one side and the Ace of Pentacles on the reverse on the other side. Whoever this Empress energy is, if this is you, I feel like you don't see a lot of growth. You don't see a lot of change. And there's someone who says, honestly, I would rather keep it the way that it is. I have the Six of Wands. This, oh boy, this Empress, whoever they are, they feel like they've succeeded in letting go of a partnership that could have been really toxic had they stayed. Oh, I've got the Hermit over here again. Nicely done. And the Seven of Cups again, also nicely done. And the Seven of Swords right underneath that. And the Devil, this was the card I was looking for. I saw the Strength card out a minute ago, and I thought to myself, anytime we have the Strength card around, that means the Devil is lurking. There it is. This Empress energy is someone who has turned their back on this person. This person, whoever this King of Swords was, this Empress, it feels like they were always overinflating things. They may have had an overinflated ego that came out of insecurity, where they were always promising things that they couldn't deliver, or trying to bolster themselves or bolster their resume in some way to this Empress energy. And this Empress, it feels like they've dodged a bullet by getting out when they did. It feels like they've turned their back or snuck away from whatever this situation was. And there's this recognition with this Seven of Swords that they're not leaving anything behind. No, they didn't. I feel like this Empress energy didn't invest fully in whatever this King of Swords was presenting to them. I don't think they ever believed it. I think they were somewhat damaged by whatever happened between themselves and this King of Swords, but I don't think that they're interested in going back to this. Let me just pull a couple more cards. I feel like this Empress energy is saying, not my circus, not my monkeys anymore. And I got the Nine of Pentacles out for you again, if this is you. Nine of Pentacles is someone, again, who is single, someone who is happily single, someone who owns their own business, someone who is set. And they're very happily independent and no longer in a state of codependency. Again, Nine of Pentacles equals the minor arcana of the Empress, right? So whoever you are, good job. Good job. Just being solid and strong in yourself, knowing when it's time to leave the party, knowing when it's time to leave a relationship or situationship. I don't feel like this Empress is allowing anyone to push them around or speak to them unkindly. It just feels like this person is quite satisfied. Unfortunately, this King of Swords energy, what is it that they want to do here? Let me grab this one more time. Because I see that they want to send a message here, and they haven't done it. It feels like they've written it a few times, but they just keep deleting it. Chariot on its side. They're really struggling to move on. And I think it's probably because they recognize the damage that they've done, and they understand that they're leaving it unhealed, kind of like a gaping open wound for this person, and they have no closure. I got the Eight of Swords. They could have been, this Empress could have blocked them. And there's the understanding that this Empress energy, here's the Queen of Pentacles right here with this Eight of Swords. This Empress energy could have blocked them and also has taken away everything that they ever had. Like, they're no longer leaving things at their house. There's no longer their toothbrush there, something like that. With the Eight of Swords, that is the energy of digital blocking and communicative blocking. This person, this King of Swords energy doesn't feel like they can even get through because this Empress or Queen of Pentacles energy has blocked them. And the Nine of Wands is someone who's put up a lot of walls and boundaries. I always call the Nine of Wands the Wounded Warrior card. I always think they're pretty smart to do so, because once you've been burned once, you remember how that feels, and you're not going to allow that to happen to you anymore. Good job. You got a lot of nines here. Very good. Let's see what else you got here. You got a lot of majors on the deck. You got a few repeat cards here. You guys are smart. Oh yeah, and the Hermit, also number 9. This is someone who's not going to tolerate anything else. 10s are cycles of completion. I feel like this person's going to try to come back in one more time somehow. If you haven't blocked them and you don't want to hear from them, you may want to do that. If you're open to listening to what they have to say, which I don't think you are, go ahead and allow them to reach out to you. They don't really have a leg to stand on with that Knight of Pentacles energy. Yeah, and I've got the Queen of Cups out in the reverse again. Ugh, golly. Man, this person lost a lot. This person lost a lot. This person could have been a mother. They were just very nurturing. They had a lot to give, for sure. Very soft, very peaceful, loving energy. Feels like no longer, and it feels like whoever's sitting in this Queen Empress energy, they're feeling good about their choice. All right, that was your reading for today. Much love to you. I'll catch up with you soon.